Good afternoon, developers. I get to introduce an all-new product for NativeScript called NativeScript-Protect. The NativeScript-Protect plugin automatically encrypts and minimizes your source code. First thing we'll do is create a brand new project so you can see how easy it is to install and use. It is easy. If you haven't seen any of my other projects, I have several open source plugins and an open source free live edit system which has an awesome video to show you what live sync should be. I also have a NativeScript book coming out in January of 2016. Okay, let's copy these files into the new project folder. The Go batch file just saves me from typing the long command line to build and debug. The replace package.json has a new protect section so that I can make this demo a lot shorter. The new protect section allows you to customize how the protect plugin works. It has the ability to enable or disable several features like encrypting, minimization, and if the core modules will be encrypted or minimized. Normally, Protect will not do anything when you build a development build, but we force it on so that I can show you some of the features. When encrypted, anything in your normal files is no longer visible, and so a copyright header will not be seen. When minimized, all comments are stripped out, and so a copyright header will not be seen. So, the header key allows you to have a visible multi-line copyright header that gets pre-pinned to the file after the minimization and or encryption occurs. As you can see, I already have encryption turned on, the plugin is enabled, the common core TNS modules is disabled, and I really want minimization, so finally let's turn on minimization. Next, we'll make the click count 10, since I really hate clicking 42 times to get the NativeScript Achievement Award. Then we'll start the build and debug process. As you can see, it displayed that it minimized and encrypted 3 files in 65 milliseconds. These files are just your source code. In this example application, these are the app.js, the main page.js, and the main view model.js. By default, the only code encrypted and minimized is your own code. You can choose to encrypt and or minimize any code, including all the runtimes. As you can see, we do not encrypt or mess with your originals. All of them remain as is. The idea is to make this a seamless process. So we only minimize or encrypt the build copies. Let's look at the build copies real quick. The build copies has a protect copyright header, your copyright header, and a small snippet of code that will only run in the event the encrypted files ran on a stock runtime to let you know that you need to reinstall the protect plugin. Whoa, guess I timed that wrong. The build process finished faster than I expected. So as you can see, the debugger still works. However, if you attempt to step into any encrypted code, the debugger will fail. As you can see in the list of source code files, the 3 files we encrypted are not listed. Any encrypted files are rendered invisible to the debugger. Now normally, you won't be attempting to debug an encrypted file as the debugger is already disabled in a release app. But if someone attempts to reverse engineer by putting your encrypted code in a debug application, it won't help them. The application still runs perfectly normal, and as you can see, I got the NativeScript Clicker achievement. Next, let's look at the files on the actual device. We'll open up the file manager, navigate to where the files are stored, which is really deep into the file structure. You'll notice that the 3 files that we encrypted, app.js, main view model.js, and the main page.js that I'm going to open, are all encrypted. The files are not ever decrypted on the device. They are only decrypted in memory to eliminate any risk of your code leaking from the device. Okay, let's close the debugger and continue to look at the files in the build folder. As you can see, they are all encrypted. Pretty awesome stuff here. For more information, please go to my website at nativescript.tools. Thank you for watching this video and have a great day.